Pat then went on to Stranraer, the headquarters of the County Donegal Railway. The railway had put on 2 bank holiday steam specials to Ballyshannon. Normally, passengers were carried in diesel rail cars. Here we see one of these being made up at Stranraer by one of the railway's 262 tanks. In this poor country, passengers would feel the loss of their train services. This railway wouldn't see the 1950s out, closing on the 31st of December 1959. The general manager, Barney Curran, never turned a passenger away. One of them was so drunk, Mr. Curran put him in the cab in front of the fire in order to sober him up. The trainers taking the left-hand route to Ballyshannon straight ahead would take it to Glenties. The line ran over the mountains past Loch S to Donegal town, passing the halt at Loch S. This was the Barnesmore Gap, and the weather wasn't very kind. At Donegal town, the train had to reverse as the main line ran to Kilbegs, with the Ballyshannon line coming in from the east. The locomotive was serviced here before taking the train bunker first to its destination, where the passengers had a mile-long walk to the sea. Note the special saloon in the background at Ballyshannon. Back at Donegal town, we see a normal service train arriving, formed of 2 rail cars plus a steam coach. Normally 1 rail car would suffice, but this was a bank holiday. The rail cars had to be turned, complete with passengers, as they were single-ended vehicles. The driver's cab was a separate unit, mounted on the 4-coupled chassis, but articulated the passenger cabin. 2 of these machines survive today, having travelled halfway across the Irish Sea to the Isle of Man, where the splendid Victorian Isle of Man steam railway continues to find a use for them. With both rail cars now turned, an additional coach is added to the train, which sets off over the mountains alongside Donegal Bay. These rail cars were used very much like road buses, with steps down to ground level allowing them to stop anywhere, not just at conventional stations. But even they failed to save the day for the charming Irish narrow gauge.
What do you mean?